Well, hello everybody, and welcome to the first live event of 2018, the first of, well, 12. So, yeah, that's not very clever. Today we're going to have a brief little Q&B update. We're going to play what I'd like to think is a fairly fun game, and we're going to have some announcement time. And other than that, it's going to be pretty cut and dry. Got some plans here and some things and some stuff. So we'll go ahead.
There will also be question answers.
Yeah, I guess
that is also a thing.
Yeah. So let's start with updates, then we'll do Q&A, then we'll do the game. Does that sound right?
Yeah. No, let's do that.
All right. Very good. Okie dokie. So we will go ahead and just go through the few things that are on the list. First and foremost, I would say would be Vale. So why don't we go to Shablo?
Yes, as Shanog the Egg Hog just said, all Q&B stories are being updated with their appropriate Sonic counterparts. So look out for that. That's going to be great. No, alas, that is not going to happen. So as far as Vale is concerned, I think I'm still on track for the Q1 2018 release. I'm making progress on the drafts and stuff and things. I can't say too much. It's too much fun.
Indeed, it's going to be good. All right, and do you want to talk about Crystal's story?
Do you remember what my Crystal story is called?
Crystal hopes that Ansel remembers what Crystal's story is.
Yeah, exactly. I've given myself a little bit of a writing schedule to try out to, not that it's public, but just to kind of force myself to stay on deadlines and whatnot. Not holding myself too strictly to it because work is, well, work. But I'm looking at probably next week or so having the next Crystal's Hopes chapter up.
Very, very good. All right, and update on the Secrets of a Royal Guard book. I'd say I think I hit the 80% mark. I'm just finishing the last 10 chapters or so. I think I'm right around there as when last I checked. I anticipate finishing those this month, and then it will go to Crystal, and of course she'll also be looking through the edits that people have submitted to help out, which is appreciated. So I would say with that, the cover is done. My work will finish this month. It'll probably take Crystal about a month to do her portion, and my anticipation is that we might actually order and ship in February/March. We have our 5th anniversary in February, so that's probably going to slow us down because we are not going to do Quill and Blade work on that.
Which one did you say it was?
Secrets?
No, anniversary.
5th?
Wow. Can't believe it's been 5 years.
I know, 5 long years.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So other than that, we will have a short story coming up in February. I don't want to say any more than that, but there will be a short story coming up in February that will be worked on along the same lines as A Very Dreamy Heartswarming, or whatever we call that story, but similar format, split between Crystal and I, and short story, complete one shot, all chapters up at once, and that will be coming out sometime in February. But other than that, that's where we are, I think, with our stories, right?
I think so.
All right, very, very
I also do want to, I'm hoping that I'm going to get a lovey-dovey one-shot up for February as well, but I'm not making any promises on that. But I'm aiming for it. Everyone has wanted a lovey-dovey versus Cadence show-off, so it's about time to write that.
Okie dokie. Let's turn now to our brief Q&A.
It's fine. It's a couple. We'll get through it quickly.
All right, let's take a look.
The first one is, how did we come up with our usernames? Mine was a insert your real name here for your pony name generator. Ta-da!
Ansel is a NPC that featured in my D&D campaign for years, and I don't know how I made that up because it's been I don't know longer than Friendship is Magic has existed. So I was probably in my 20s. I'm in my mid 30s now, so I don't remember exactly how I came up with it, but it was short. Started with an A. Seemed good.
Dear Chronic the Hedgeblog, what the heck was with the Kalinda hoof bump via Nocturna?
That was not that was Kalinda picking the next day Alicorn and essentially a ascension spell and a hoof bump. So she passed it to Nocturna. Nocturna passed it to Silent, and Silent touched the first pony that Silent touched happened to be Feral.
Well, happened. This is Kalinda we're talking about
Right.
here.
Happened in big quotes. All right, let's see here. After Crystal's hopes, might we see more Flap Flap? I suggest Flap being an expert pancake maker, but regardless of my suggestion, and despite the silly blog you made, do you see yourself expanding Flap's world?
Ooh. I don't know if we want to say too much, but there is actually something on the horizon involving Flap Flap and this thing and all of them.
Yes. So we're going to try to do something for charity, and we're going to try to raise as much money for charity as we can. And I would say around the time that Secrets comes out, there is going to be a Flap related thing, since that is now apparently a thing that we're going to do for charity and hope that it goes off well. So I would definitely say look out for Flap Flap in the future.
Next, Ansel. How did you guys, but I'm looking at you, come up with Dream Pop siblings?
That's a fair question. So now she looks at me, but really the specifics of them she helped with as much as I did. So I had the idea after Dream Pop, I wanted to do something for Dream Pop, and I was like, wait a minute, she should have there should be a lot of these, because she was needing some characters for wishes and stuff, and then for something else we were working on. I was like, you know what? Dream Pop has sisters. She has a bunch of sisters, and they're all experts at something, but none of them are quite Dream Pop level. And so we needed a judge slash lawyer. So for Crystal's wishes,
Hopes.
I'm sorry, Crystal's hopes, and so that's one of them that we worked on. But we sat together in a car ride as per normal, and after I had that idea, and we started laughing about that idea. And so really what I'm very good at proposing the high level, and then Kristen gets down into the specifics. And then we just went back and forth on the two of them, typically during car rides. I think that one initially started on our way down for whatever we did right before Thanksgiving. And then I know we talked a bit about it on maybe our trip to Hilton Head, but and then I think on our way down for Christmas to take care of my dad is when we kind of even hammered about like the more specifics of them versus just their jobs. And I know that's also where we came up with the fact that Sugar was indecipherable. Like if you didn't know Sugar, you couldn't understand what she was saying. So does that sound about right?
That's about right. I'd say pretty much everything in Q&B is more or less from a car ride, where we had nothing else to talk about and all we want to talk about.
That is true. And I will say, like, one of the reasons why we haven't been as prolific lately is because due to our jobs, we don't travel as much. And that means we have less time to rap, as the cool kids say.
The cool kids do not say that.
Well, then poop on them. All right. What advice would you give for creating unrelatable characters, yet making them work in writing your story? And the example is, of course, Dream Pop, because she's unrelatable, apparently.
Well, I mean, how many people can relate to being everything?
Me.
That's cute. I'd say probably one important detail is the comedy of it, I guess. Like, it's ridiculous, and in the setting it makes sense. So like a Dream Pop set in our world would be ridiculous, right? There's no way a young child did what Dream Pop did and then grew up to just become everything that Dream Pop is. But the setting of My Little Pony is in itself kind of ridiculous, and it allows that ridiculousness to, well, to happen, to be somewhat believable in some crazy way.
Yes, and I would also say the other thing that makes Dream Pop successful is the fact that she's not the sole main character.
Yes, that would be another big thing. If she were the main character, I imagine people would feel very differently about her.
Yeah, I agree. So the thing is you can do a lot more the further you get away from the main cast, right? The whole thing is when you work on characters, the main character, the protagonists, and the near circle need to be as well-rounded and deep as possible. When you take a step away from that, they don't necessarily have to have all sides covered, right? They could be 280 degrees, and that last little bit is just empty. And the further you get away, eventually you could just have cardboard cutouts, right? So in the case of Dream Pop, she's a very strong supporting character, and the thing that makes her work so well is she is a extreme foil to Silent Night, right? A very serious, very strictly laid out set of skills pony versus this ridiculous bouncy thing that can do anything. And I also think, again, I think she works very well in Crystal stories, but I think she works better playing against Silent than she does against Crystal.
Yes, I use her very sparingly. Let's see. Lars asks, pony?
I suppose, but no, today is Hedgehog.
Yeah, today is Hedgehog. Hogblog. Hedgeblur.
Hedgeblog.
When will Crystal Wishes turn to writing pro-Equestria propaganda? I suppose that will happen when the princesses ask her to.
Indeed. How much coffee tribute does Nalu require per art? That's an unknown quantity and a thing of danger that her security team keeps quite hidden. You never want to know exactly how much the beast needs before you keep it in check. So we don't have that information.
We just hand over the coffee and back away slowly. And when we get art in return, then we know we have done good. Do you, and I'm guessing this is to both of us, have a favorite kind of plant? I like butterfly bushes.
I like ones that are hard to kill.
Like the plant that I have had for, golly, 7 years now? And I don't know when, I honestly don't know when the last time I watered him is.
I was thinking about that today, actually.
Yeah, we should probably water him. Thank God he doesn't die.
All right. If Mango had a favorite pony, who would it be? Flap Flap. I mean,
Flap Flap. We have a whole video about this.
Yeah, it's Flap Flap. Her favorite pony is Flap Flap. If Mango was a pony, what would she be? Now, actually, Mango does have a pony. Mango actually appears as a pony in Sunny's Days. That is actually a thing. And she is a bartender and kind of special.
It has been asked what kind of plant I have, and I honestly don't know off the top of my head. I'm looking it up.
It's that kind that are hard to kill. The ivies or whatever.
A devil's ivy, golden pothos. There's some little names of it. Yeah, I don't know if I just got lucky and mine just really doesn't want to die or what. But I honestly...
It's the kind people always have at offices. It's like the one plant you can bring into the office because it's not going to die. That one. Let's see here. How would Nalu respond to a bag of Cartel Coffee, Lab, Santa Clara? I have no idea. Nalu is a lady. She's a lady of tastes, but she's also rugged, a rugged lady. So I don't know. Are there any ponies that you want to make but haven't because they don't fit within your stories?
Yes.
I think well, by all means, tell me.
So as many people probably, or several of you probably know, I have a lot of copies of my teenage writings and whatnot. There are some characters that, although their stories are badly written and badly plotted, I want those characters to come back because I still love them, but they do not fit in Quill and Blade My Little Pony. But I still love them even though they're bad.
I can only think of one, and that would be Cleomedia.
Okay, Cleomedia is pretty great.
Yeah. We pretty much make the ponies we need in general. I do anyway. We have too many ponies on our AU. All right. Thomper asks, Emacs or VI?
I'm a Vimmer. I'm literally in Vim right now, not even joking.
All right. And I'm going to say Arista. Crystal, have you written anything that involved some Bollywood movie or actor in your stories?
I do have in Crystal's Wishes, one of the songs that she listens to is actually a Bollywood song translated to English, so totally no copyright infringement there. It's okay. It's not the same song. It's slightly different. I've probably had some other like subtle Bollywood references to some of my favorite stuff here and there. I can't escape it. I love it.
All right. This is to both of us. We can both answer. I think it's a good one. If you had to write, wow, painful. If you had to write another fandom, which would it be?
Sonic the Hedgehog.
That's not true. That's not what you write, considering you've already got some other stuff.
Okay, so yeah, I got some other little stuffs. Star Wars and Dragon Age Origins.
For me, I don't know that I would. I'm not as into anything else. It's just that, I mean, that's not like a negative. It's just like I'm not. So I would say maybe Star Wars. That's a possibility. And let's see here. What else would that be?
I just write shipping crack. I mean, I'm not nothing that else that I write is ever to the caliber of Quill and Blade. It's just like I really want to see these two people kiss. They're gonna kiss.
Yes, she is the definition of a stereotype fanfic writer.
No, literally, I've probably talked about this before, but there was a D&D session where Ansel, our DM, was role-playing an NPC, and he leaned back in his seat, folded his arms behind his head, kicked his feet up on the table, and called my lunar elf paladin love. And I literally that night wrote a shipfic about my D&D character and his NPC. Only for him to then be like a couple years later when I found it again was like, oh yeah, by the way, your character's never figured this out, but he was actually behind the murders. I was like, you just killed my ship because they can't be together now. It was awful.
Yeah, that's the thing. If you wanted to write for another fictional book series, what would it be? So I guess is that similar, a different fandom? I would say, I think to me that seems like a very similar question. I'm not sure unless I'm missing.
Star Wars. More Star Wars. But only for Storm Pilot.
Yeah.
Listen, you cannot watch that movie. We rewatched it over the Christmas break. You cannot watch their scenes together and not see the romance.
It has to be book.
Oh, is it book?
Book. If it was a book series.
I'm
illiterate. Yeah, I'm illiterate, so there's that. For me, that's an easy answer. Is I can't read, so you know.
If Bapu were holding a gun to my head and be like, "You gotta read for something," probably the Incarnations of Immortality series by Piers Anthony.
So yeah, maybe for me is Dresden Files. That's the only thing I've read in the last 10 years, other than Star Wars books. All right, last questions before we move on to the game.
This is it.
I'm excited. Okay, so we are going to play a game. And instead of the normal where it's basically just Kristen and I playing, we're actually going to involve a lot of you.
Who's Kristen?
Whatever.
Weird.
So here's what we need to start off with. I need 5 volunteers that are not going to play the game, but are going to participate in some way that I will make clear in a minute. All right. So I've got Eagle. I've got Bapu. I've got,
You can say it. Shawnog the Egg Hog.
Yes. Okay. All right. So I think I've got the 5 I need. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So we'll stop there. So because there's going to be more. So now y'all aren't going to play. So that's Eagle, Bapu, Shaza, Tam, Wales, and Crystal. So that's 6 right there. All right. Now, I know they have a new version now that probably no one's seen, but who is familiar with the Match Show? Is anyone not familiar with the Match Show from the 70s and 80s and 60s and whatnot?
I imagine you're just going to have to explain.
Right. Okay. Okay. All right, children. All right. All right, children. That's fine. That's okay. All right. I get it. I'm old. Got it. Got it. Okay. Here's how the Match Show works. In the Match Show, you get 6 celebrities. We will ask the celebrities, wow, Thomper, you don't know the Match Show? Are you sure you don't know the Match Show, Thomper?
Maybe not by that name.
I think he knows. I think he knows. I bet he's familiar with it. Okay. Anyway, when you see it, you'll know. All right. So here's how it works. We get, I'll be playing the role of the host, and we have 6 celebrities that are going to do this. And I ask that, yes, that's the Match Show right there. So we have, the match game. I'm sorry, match game. We will have 2 contestants, and we're going to have multiple contestants, where we will ask them a question. I will say some kind of like limerick or question with a blank. The 6 celebrities will secretly write an answer down, and then the contestant's going to try to match those. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to do an example first. That'll be really easy. And so what we're going to do is our first 2 contestants, we'll go ahead and pick our first 2 contestants. So anyone that wants to play, how do you roll with Azu? Okay, everybody that wants to play right now, do a Azurite roll 1d20. We'll take the top and bottom. Yeah, everybody can roll for this one. Yeah, everybody can play.
Even the celebrities?
No, y'all can't play. The celebrities can't play. The 6 that I talked to can't play.
Be gentle.
This may not be the best way to pick that. You have to specify the. Okay. All right. Let's just. Yeah. All right. Let's just for this example, we will figure this out in a second. For this example,
just pick 2.
Yeah. For this example, we're just gonna. It's gonna be Cherry and Manaphy are gonna play first. Okay. Cherry and Manaphy. All right. And we will do the poll instead next. So Cherry and Manaphy, say hi to the crowd. Say hi, everybody. All right. Now, celebrities, you must keep your answers secret. All right. You want to keep it behind you. I mean,
I have a better idea. Instead of me being a celebrity, I'll be the voices. I'll be the voices of the people typing, so people that aren't watching can still hear. Yeah? Because otherwise, it's just a lot of silence and you talking.
Okay. Then I need one more celebrity. Who was the last? Someone else went last that didn't make it. Let's see here. I think it was Ferocious.
Bodsy. Oh, okay. Ferocious as well.
I think Ferocious was the one that asked initially.
That's cool. Okay.
Okay. All right. So here we go. All right. So I'm gonna ask. This is so contestants don't say anything. Celebrities don't say anything. You need to get the answer in your head. Okay. So I'm gonna give you 30 seconds to put the answer in your head. Then I'm gonna ask one of the 2 contestants. Okay. To try to match. All right. All right. Let's just see how this goes. All right. So here we go. Twilight Sparkle was cleaning up the Gold Oak Library. Imagine her surprise when she was organizing Spike's area and found blank. All right, celebrities. In your head, 30 seconds. This is the theme.
Move your mic closer so we
Alright.
can hear it.
That's fine.
Or just
I'll
turn
do-
it off, whatever.
I'll do that next. Okay. All right. So celebrities, I hope you have your answers. All right. So we're gonna go to our contestants. Starting for this one, it's going to be Cherry. So Cherry, I'm gonna read the question one more time, and then I want you to type out, and then Crystal will read it. Twilight Sparkle was cleaning up the Gold Oak Library. Imagine her surprise when she was organizing Spike's area and found blank. What did she find? Nope, different show, different show. So Cherry first. No one else yet.
Cherry's a typing.
That's right. Let the contestant. They already did. So the celebrities have their answers secretly in hand. So now you're going to guess, and we're going to see how many you match. They're secretly in hand. We can't match them until we get your answer. Right. That's exactly. You're not supposed to know. You get the same limerick that they get. You fill in the blank, and then we see how many of you thought the same way. Yeah, you have to imagine what they're thinking with that little line. Kinda, yes. Yes, it is kind of like that. Exactly. They're the 100 people polled, but in this case, it's only 6. So I would say yes, it's just like Family Feud.
A hoard of gemstones.
A hoard of gemstones. So imagine her surprise when she was organizing Spike's area and found a hoard of gemstones. All right, let's go to our celebrities. Celebrities, type out what your answer was.
This is going to be fun. I'm going to give you all voices. Horrible math. Manga, Japanese comics.
Mana gets a different one. Mana gets a different limerick.
Something personal from Not Rarity. Play Cult magazines. A collection of crystal mini Spike statues from the Crystal Empire. Dirty Comics.
Is that 6? All right. So no matches on that one. That's okay. All right. Now, all right. So Manaphy.
I would say okay. Gemstones and crystal statues. I would say
we're gonna give that.
I'd give it.
All right. Judges.
I'm the censor.
Judges. Well, if you're the censor,
and the
you
judge
get to decide.
And the all voice.
Right. Judges say yes. Man. All right. 1 point. 1 point for Cherry. All right. All right. Next limerick. Are we ready? Here we go. All righty. So we're going to give 1 point for that. I'm putting this speaker closer. Okay. Celebrities, are you ready? Manaphy, wait till the celebrities are done. Here we go. Celebrity. Princess Celestia wandered into the shower. When she pulled the curtain back, she found Princess Luna and got a glimpse of blank.
In true 70s spirit, these are, yes, fairly lewd and racy.
They are, yes. But keep it polite. All right, here we go. Celebrities, I hope you've got it. Manaphy. Princess Celestia wandered into the shower. When she pulled the curtain back, she found Princess Luna and got a glimpse of blank.
Manaphy says,
Nightmare Moon. Oh,
you took up my voice.
Oh, sorry.
You took up my voice.
Sorry, you go ahead. That
No,
was
I
very
don't want to
clever.
now. I don't
That
want
was
to now.
super
No, it's all right.
clever. That is super clever. All right, judges, give your answer.
Fine, I'll be the celebrity voices. You are too excited. Luna's Moon's moon tattoo. Discord. Twilight shaped body soap. I like how several people are typing. Shower karaoke. Two small waterproof dolls of Celestia and Luna kissing. And a washcloth with Celestia's face.
All right, I think the Princess Luna's moon tattoo. I think the general gist is, but it's her butt in both cases, right? Would that no? No, you're saying no?
I don't think that's what he meant, is what the no means.
Okay.
A surprise moon tattoo.
All right. Well, then for this round, I would say Cherry has won. So that would be 1 point. So we'll put Manaphy on the bench, and we need another contestant. So let's do. How do they do the poll?
Are you looking at me? I don't know. Make it up.
It's
the poll?
Yes, you wrote the software.
Oh, I know, but the poll's not going to have their names in it. Just
They
pick
vote-
2 people.
Okay, fine. Well, no, you keep the person that did the best stays on.
Pick one
So
people.
Cherry stays on. All right, fine. Next, if you want to be a contestant, say me now. Just say me, and we'll just work through it. All right. It looks like RR Brony. We will old people game show. I know who's not getting. All right. We'll start with RR this time. All right, here we go. The great and powerful Trixie is going to star in an MLP FIM spinoff with Starlight Glinner called My Little Pony Blank is Magic. What is magic? Celebrities, get your answers now. Wait up, RR. Wait up. Don't give it away yet. No, keep it. You got to come up with something up. You got to keep it in your pocket. You can't say yet. You got to think it behind the scenes, celebrities. Okay. Oh, I'm playing the music. Hang on. All right, that's time. All right, RR. The great and powerful Trixie is going to star in an NLP FIM spinoff with Starlight Glimmer called My Little Pony Blank is Magic. Fighting is magic. All right, celebrities. What did you say?
Accidental lesbians. Egotism. Friends with benefits. Magic. Sarcasm. And curiosity.
Oh my God. All right. I don't know that we got magic match there. That's okay. So Manaphy, I'm sorry, Cherry is going to be up again here in a minute. So we're going to do another thing. So let's see what goes on next. All right, here we go. Celebrities, get ready. Rarity asked Applejack if she could help her on the farm. Applejack said, "Sure thing, darling. Why don't you go clean blank out of the barn?" What are we waiting on? This is for the celebrities. Yes. Rarity asked Applejack if she could help. She was being generous. Yes. And Applejack said, you can go clean blank out of the barn. All right. All right, Cherry. What can Applejack have Rarity clean out of the barn?
Wow.
All right. I guess we would say stalls. Stalls. Clean out the stalls or clean out the hay. All right, celebrities. What are we cleaning out?
Applejack shined a rainbow dash. Big Mac. Oh wait, that's not a celebrity. Who are you? Mr. Tam says hay/straw. So ding. Big Mac, sorry, drunk ass. Dat blank flank.
Well, I see we had people.
Secret pig meat and mold.
All right, that's one match. Cherry wins again. All right, I need another contestant. Somebody speak up. All right. All right, Cherry. If you need to bow out, that's fine. It's up to you. You got a match though, and Lune is going to be our next contestant. I say, oh, if you don't want to be, you don't have to be. It's just the more you win, the more you stay. You're making plenty of fake points. Oh, okay. All right, then let me have another new contestant. We'll start a whole new round. I got Lune. Let me get one more person. Next person to say me or point. Who wants to play? Who wants to play? All right, Lucy. All right, so we'll start with Lune first. And believe me, folks, they don't get any better. All right, here we go. This one's for Lune. Celebrities, are you ready? I hope you're ready. Scootaloo was Rainbow Dash's biggest fan, at least until she saw her blank. Several people are typing. All right. All right, celebrities, that is your time. Only after, yes, the audience can, but let the celebrities get theirs first once we get the answer from the contestant. We don't want to influence them. All right, Lune. Scootaloo was Rainbow Dash's biggest fan, at least until she saw her blank. What did she see? Ah, okay. Baby pictures. All right, celebrities. What do you got?
Ledger of embezzled funds from the local orphanage. Her trophy room. Collection of chicken memorabilia. Her fake rainbow wig. And her daring do body pillow. That's 5. I can't count.
We need one more from
Eerie.
Eerie. No, yes.
Yes. He's purple. Blue. Pink.
Whatever. What do you mean we can't skip you? That's not how the game works.
Oh, okay.
All right. Do we need a new judge for now? All right. Okay, it's fine. So we'll do all right, so we don't have a match there. That's okay. Let's do all right, so now it's Lucy's turn. All right. Let's make Lars the new judge.
Done.
Okay, Lars is the new judge. Okay. Here we go, Lucy. This is for Lucy, but first, the judges. Judges, Azurite and Mr. Peepers were swimming in the bathtub together. When Sunny got home and saw them, she was so shocked she blanked. All right, that's time, judges. I hope you have written down your answers. All right, Lucy. Azurite and Mr. Peepers were swimming in the bathtub together. When Sunny got home and saw them, she was so shocked she blanked. What did Sunny do? She flopped. Sunny flopped. All right, celebrities, what did Sunny do?
She caught the big one. She fainted, exploded in plushies, fell in, checked her watch lists. That took a second, but I got there. Threw Soren on the ground. She'd been carrying him across the threshold.
I would say fainted and flopped is the same thing.
I agree.
All right, Lucy gets a point. All right, I need a new contestant to go up against Lucy. Who wants to play the match game?
I do. Unless someone else does.
You want to play? All right, Crystal's going to play next against Lucy. We'll start with Crystal, new one. Obviously, we must keep secrets now from Crystal, but that's okay. All right, this one will start for Crystal. Judges, are you ready? Velvet Step wasn't sure about her next career move. She'd been offered to leave her company for the new production of Philly on the Blank. All right, judges, that is your time. All right, Crystal. Velvet Step wasn't sure about her next career move. She'd been offered to leave her company for the new production of Philly on the Blank.
I'm going to go with Philly on the Run.
Philly on the Run, judges.
Taj Mahal, River Kwai. Okay, I was not thinking of the same thing. The Road. I think Philly on the Road. I'm just saying Philly on the Road. Philly on the Floor. It's breakdancing. Philly on the Hot Tin Roof. Philly on the Move. Eagle and I Got This.
All right, I would say Philly on the Move counts, but that's it. I'd give you 1 point. All right, Lucy's up next. All right, Lucy, can you win 2 in a row? Here we go. Here we go. All right. This is going to be a great one. All right, judges, are you ready? If they tie, it's a death match. They have to fight. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. They have to fight. All right. When Silent Night got home from work late one night, he was surprised to find Crystal Wishes kissing blank. All right, that's time, judges. All right, Lucy. Lucy, when Silent Night got home from work late one night, he was surprised to find Crystal Wishes kissing blank. What was she kissing? Or who? Her mirror reflection. All right, so kissing herself in the mirror. Judges.
A lost twin sister. Ooh. Dream pop. We can all see that coming. Her hoof after making amazing French cuisine. Velvet, of course. Honestly, that was my first thought too, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
A picture of Ansel. That just got meta. Tam literally wrote a full-length mirror.
I would say that's a match. So we have a tie. I think we need just to roll off to see who goes on to the next round.
All right. 1d20.
1d20 between Lucy and Crystal.
I'll just have you know, I programmed these dice. These are my dice.
Well, let's see if Hazu cares.
Crap. Oh, that's right.
That's pretty good.
I misread that as 1.
All right, Lucy, can you beat 15? And if you tie, you win because you're a guest.
Yeah. No pressure.
None at all. Hey! All right, Lucy goes on to the next round. Crystal is out. All right, I need another contestant. If you would like to play, speak up now, please. Lord Legion wants to play. All right. Okay, so we'll let Lord Legion go first and Lucy second. All right, here we go. Here we go. Oh man, that was amazing. All right, Lord Legion for the for the judges. For the judges, here we go. Judges, Exemplar Feral tried to go to the store to pick up jelly beans. Things got a little weird, and instead, she ended up in blank. Oh, all right, hang on. Exemplar Feral tried to go to the store to pick up jelly beans. Things got a little weird, and instead, she ended up in blank. All right, judges, I hope you're ready. All right, Lord Legion. Exemplar Feral tried to go to the store to pick up jelly beans. Things got a little weird, and instead, she ended up in blank. Where did she end up? Yeah, you just type it out now. Yep. Hot topic. Judges. Where did Feral end up? Oh, wow, damn. Jersey. Bad stuff. Crystal, you're not doing your job.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was yeah. New Jersey, a beanbag emporium, Azurite's imagination, at the craps table rolling a 15. Luna's bathroom.
Is that 6?
I've lost count. German sex dungeon.
All right. Well, those no matches, but that's okay. No matches for Lord Legion. Lucy, here we go. All right, judges. Here we go. Judges. This is probably one of my favorite ones that I wrote today. All right, judges. Here we go. Horsey was an extremely lucky mare. Every time her husband touched her, she got blank. All right, that's time, judges. That is your time. Lucy. Horsey was an extremely lucky mare. Every time her husband touched her, she got blank. Vibrations all over her body. All right, judges, what have you got?
Melted in his hooves. Down to represent, fool. I can't say that out loud.
You have to.
Machine gun orgasms. Bits falling out of her mane.
Tam's like, Jesus, I can't believe I wrote whatever it is I just wrote.
Yeah, you know Tam is going there.
You know it.
Or is mid backspacing like, no, I will prove them wrong. Incredible orgasms. There it is.
All right, so I'm thinking, I think vibrations, I think that is definitely I think this is 3 matches, personally. Melted in his hooves, what do you think? You don't think melted? Are we going to call the orgasms? Is it 2 matches? All right.
Y'all lewd.
All right, so Lucy goes on again. All right, yep. I think Lucy was being candid. All right, Lucy goes on to another round. Can I have another contestant? Who wants to play next? If one of the judges wants to play, we can get another judge too. Just let me know. All right, Declan's next. All right, so Declan squaring off against Lucy. All right, judges, I hope you're ready. Because some of I got a little bit more creative towards the end. All right, here we go. Fluttershy was so scared during the last Nightmare Night that when Princess Luna jumped out at her, she blanked. All right, judges. Declan. Fluttershy was so scared during the last Nightmare Night that when Princess Luna jumped out at her, she blanked. She turned into Celestia. All right, judges. What did Fluttershy do?
Popped out a baby. Okay. I can't. Okay. Checked Sunny's watch lists. Suplexed the nightmare train. Threw her through a wall. Exploded twice, but quietly. Dropped her hamster.
Okay.
Sorry, Babu. Babu went there.
All right, so no matches there. Next up is Lucy again, our current reigning champion. All right, judges, get ready. Dream Pop was on an equestrian tour with her sister Sugar, spreading dental awareness. When they met the pony, Bad Teeth Marie, Dream Pop stared at her green teeth and squeaked, "Well, those are super blank." All right, judges. I hope you've had your time to write down your answers. All right, Lucy, can you strike 3 times in a row? Dream Pop was on the equestrian tour with her sister Sugar, spreading dental awareness. When they met Bad Teeth Marie, Dream Pop stared at her green teeth and squeaked, "Well, those are super blank." What did she say, Lucy? Super okay. All right, we went there. Judges.
Ugly, moldy, infested with, I thought we wiped out polio already. Okay.
So we've got one match.
Super cracked. Those are super.
All right. So I would say Lucy so far 3 in a row, undisputed. Let's go ahead and get 2 new contestants. Lucy, you get 30 points for going 3 in a row. Good job. Everybody applause for Lucy. All right. 2 new contestants. Who wants to play? Need 2 people that have not played yet that want to play. Okay, Abed wants to play. I need one more. One more contestant, please. Any of the judges want to play? Bazio wants to play. Bazio wants to play. All right. So it's going to be Abed and Bazio. I'll play one. Well, we're running out, but I could probably write some more. All right. So we'll start with Abed. Judges, I hope you're ready. I am probably the most proud of this one of all the ones I wrote. Runic File was working on a new potion to grow a mare's mane in a quarter of the time. When Miley Hooves put it on, the only thing that got longer on her was blank. Abed is going first. All right, judges, lock in your answers. Okay, Abed. Runic File was working on a new potion to grow a mare's mane in a quarter of the time. When Miley Hooves put it on, the only thing that got longer was her blank. All right, her fur, her coat. Judges. Long horse.
Pressing the wrong button. Her neck, the distance between Runic and her because she wants to kill him. The rocks on her jewelry, her face, her chest floof. I think chest floof.
I think chest floof matches. Yeah, I think that's a match. All right, Bazio is next. Judges, get ready. Here we go, judges. Pinkie Pie was not surprised that Rule 63 was a thing. In fact, she was really excited to see her stallion self's blank. Yes, possessive. His possessive. Or plural, whatever you want, but it's meant to be possessive. Something he has. All right. All righty. Bazio. Pinkie Pie was not surprised that Rule 63 was... It's funny that Azurite picked that particular warning right now. Pinkie Pie was not surprised that Rule 63 was a thing. In fact, she was really excited to see her stallion self's blank. Party ideas. That's probably pretty accurate. All right, judges.
Engage in a ritual to summon Cthulhu. His own party cannon. Party cannon. Bakery. Just bakery, okay? Her stallion self has a bakery. Y'all need Celestia. Rippling chesticles.
That's fair so far. Is that 6? No matches? All right, Tam.
Tam says, yeah, okay, dong. Babu says party cannon. Counts as party ideas. Lars also agrees that party cannon should count.
All right, party cannon apparently count.
So that's 2 points.
So 2 points for Bazio. So, all right, Bazio will go up against me next, and then we'll have, let's see, that's 2, and then we'll have one more contestant or 2 contestants after that. So here we go. Judges. These next 3 were written by Crystal. All right. When Red Velvet grows up, he discovers he is now the element of blank. All right. Ansel. When Red Velvet grows up, he discovers he is the new element of blank. Sugar. The element of sugar. Judges.
Sassiness. Element of eclairs. Winky face. Sweet defeat. The element of attraction. Element of sweetness. Adorability.
That's 6. I think is sweetness. Is that a match? Yeah, I think that's a match. All right, Bazio and judges. It's Bazio's turn, so judges, get ready. Crystal doesn't want to admit it, but her favorite book is To Blank a Mare.
See, I can do lewd prompts too, y'all.
All right, that's time. Bazio. Crystal doesn't want to admit it, but her favorite book is To Blank a Mare. Mango says it's too pretty good bird baby mare. And Bazio says to not be a mare. Oh my, judges.
Tie up. To steal some pony else's mare. To educate a mare. A Nora Roberts tale. To gain the opposite pole to allow magnetic attraction. Oh God. Transform Flap Flap into a mare. Eagle says Logue.
Love.
Okay, so love. I was like, I assume that means love. But I'm gonna go with Logue.
I don't think we have any matches. All right, so we're going to need one last contestant to go up against Ansel in the last round. But actually, Ansel's not going to be in the last round because that'd be sucks. So let me get two new contestants. I need 2 people that want to play. 2 people that want to play. Last round. All right, I'm fine with Lore Legion playing again, but we have someone that has not played yet. Wing has not played, so we'll definitely get Wing. Anybody else that wants to go that has not played? You were a judge, but you didn't play. Do you want to play? So is it Wing and Eerie? I'm going to say Wing and Eerie. That's what it's going to be. All right, judges. Also written by Crystal. Yes, Wing will be going first. So this is Wing's, but remember, judges first. There are a lot of shops in Canterlot, but the best one has to be where you can go buy blank with no questions asked. What can you buy? No questions asked. All right, judges, that's time. Wing. There are a lot of shops in Canterlot, but the best one has to be where you can buy blank with no questions asked. Sweet treats with no questions asked. In quotes. Judges.
A tax deductible. Toys in bulk. Yellow cake uranium. Horsenip. Husbandos. Tails tail accessories.
That's 6.
Let's see. Well,
Sweet treats and horsenip.
I'll allow it.
All right, sweet treats and horsenip. All right, so Eerie, last question. Written by me. All right, judges, I hope you're ready. Twilight Sparkle was really into astronomy, at least until she pointed her telescope at Princess Celestia's window and saw her blanking.
Tam is gonna go out like a
rocket.
Like a rocket.
All right, judges, that's time. Eerie. Twilight Sparkle was really into astronomy, at least until she pointed her telescope at Princess Celestia's window and saw her blanking. Eating fruit like some healthy heathen. Judges that are...
Sneezing out a giant solar plasma snot rocket. Drinking wine, probably an Alicornia Cabernet Sauvignon. Reading an accidentally sent fan fiction. Mr. Tam is typing. It's like the most intimidating thing that could happen right now. I'm not reading that aloud. It's not happening. Nope. You know what?
Gonna go ahead and say that's not a match.
You are timed out, sir. That is too much. I can't even say it aloud. Eagles is eating a banana lewdly.
It was furiously masturbating herself with a Luna-themed foot-long dildo.
Nope.
Also French kissing Luna in space pajamas. And eating a banana lewdly.
You know what? The banana and the fruit.
Yep, banana and
Gary
fruit.
gets a point.
All right. Oh, goodness. All right. That is all of the ones we have for today, folks. I really hope y'all enjoyed the match game. I really hope y'all enjoyed the match game. So I've been wanting to do that. I think that was funny. We'll have some other games at another live event. I think these party games where everybody gets a little bit more involved, I think is a little bit more entertaining.
I'm stripping your celebrity status.
So hopefully y'all as a whole enjoyed that and being able to participate. So we'll do more next time. All right, so we only have one order of business left today, which is going to be completely not intended to be like a completely different tone, but is going to be a completely different tone. Uh-oh, that's that ladybug thing.
That ladybug thing.
That's all I know about.
Get over yourself.
Get over yourself. Okie dokie. So this is going to be kind of a, I would say maybe a little bit of surprise to folks, but you know, going to be something that Chris and I have thought about a lot lately. So, you know, I know we had some fun today and that we played the game, and there's one more thing we kind of want to talk about before we finish up the live event today. So, you know, most of y'all know that Crystal and I's lives have changed dramatically since we started the AU, you know, a little bit over 2 years ago. It might even be 3 now. You know, we've been focusing a lot more on our career and a lot less on our stories and on this community as a whole. And really, I'd say of everything that suffered, it's probably been our communication and participation in the community that is Quill and Blade. So the chat function here in Q&B community really started out a really long time ago on nothing but an IRC server. It was a small group of people, maybe 10 or so. You know, and then as times changed, we moved on to Discord. We still kept things private, but the numbers grew since the barrier of entry was a lot lower. So eventually, we decided that we wanted to try a public server, and we did that. You know, the result of that was going from a group of 20 people ballooning to almost 200, which was, you know, huge and surprising. That required us to bring in a group of moderators, and, you know, I think we did things well enough. Without question, we've made mistakes. Without question, things haven't been perfect, but it went well enough. You know, with our new focus in life on our jobs, Crystal and I specifically, and this is not meant to be at anyone else, we've really been neglecting the chat community and, you know, a lot more than we should be. And we're putting a lot more of the onus to maintain it on the moderators, and we're really not pulling our weight. You know, we do have a great community here, but no matter how good it's been, you know, trying to keep 200 people aligned to the values that we set out is a really difficult thing. When Crystal and I got to this point, we wanted this to be a lot more than an MLP chat server. We wanted to exhibit the values of the show. We wanted to help bring people up. We wanted to better their writing. We wanted to make them feel at home and show everybody how great positivity was. You know, doing that is a lot to ask of our volunteers. It's a lot to ask of anybody. So we set this lofty goal. We kind of helped get it started. And then as our lives got busy, we just tossed it in the lap of others. That isn't fair. And so I know as unpopular as this is going to be, I think at this point we've decided we're looking more to have that smaller community that lives up to the goal than a larger one that doesn't. And so, you know, I understand that for some of you, this is going to make you sad, might even make you angry. And we totally accept all those feelings and we understand. You know, if this changes how you feel about us, we're ready to accept that. It's not something that we've been doing lightly, but basically we have decided we're going to go back private server. This is no longer going to be an open server that anyone can join and invite others to. No one's going to have to leave. That's not the goal. This isn't going to be something that we're just going to throw people out. But what we are going to do in the short term is we're going to basically mute all the public channels. We're not closing them down. We're not kicking people out. This way you can still PM each other, be in the shared groups, arrange alternatives, make your plans. And then we're going to start thinking about what changes we want to make to kind of get back to our original mission, and a mission that we can actually help manage. Now, I do want to say for the live events, we will open the live events like normal. For special events, we will open like normal. That's going to continue on. For our patrons, nothing is going to change for you. We're going to meet our commitments to you. And one of the big things that we are going to be doing is we're going to start focusing more on the RPG, because that's work that we love and have been passionate about. We're going to see some big changes there. And, for everyone else that's worried, well, how do we communicate? How do we do things? Well, you've still got FIM, you've still got PMs, you've got our website. We hope you'll understand why we're kind of doing this. And if you don't, that's okay. If you have ill feelings, that's okay. But we think this is the right move today. We think this is the right move for our moderators and for the community that we want to build. So, I really want to thank everybody for your support, your hopeful understanding and your interest in us. But that's pretty much how we feel.
We've been talking about this a lot, especially just, I'm not very eloquent like Ansel is, which is mostly why I had him do the talking, but this is, for the record, it is not something that we're just deciding to do, overnight. Yeah, it's kind of, a little awkward to go from, having super fun, which we still want to do, to not the happiest of news, but I've been spending more time in other servers. I've been spending less time here. I've been feeling more disconnected just because there's 200 people in this server. They're not all on at the same time, but there's a lot of people. And although I do care about a lot of you, especially the ones I interact with regularly, it's exhausting, and something's got to give with all this stuff that we're working on and doing. We just don't have the time and the energy to keep up with a large community, and we're not enjoying it. This isn't fun for us. And as selfish as it is, we are doing this because we want to have fun. And I want to kind of go back to that. And the last time I can really remember us truly enjoying and engaging the server was when it was small. And selfishly, we want to go back there.
So, yeah. So that is it in a nutshell. Nothing is going to be dramatically in the immediate. And again, and this isn't to say that we're done. And I want to make that clear. We're not done. We're just going to evaluate. So one, we're not going to grow right now anymore. There will be no more invites. But we're going to look at this. We're going to look at what we can do, what we can change to bring it more in that line and a closer knit where everybody kind of knows everybody. And again, thank you very much. Sorry that we did end on this. We will have another live event shortly. And as stated, again, yes, there will be no way for anybody to join the Discord server without a direct invite from Crystal or myself. There will be no more growth at this point. We will be expiring the invites and deleting them as of now, and no one will be able to invite others. And again, as mentioned, patron obligations will be met. Nothing will change for patrons. Okay. All right. So thank you, everybody. Sorry to end on that note, but we didn't want to start on that note and have it be a cloud over everything the whole time. But that's just how we feel, and hopefully we'll all work together to make this. Yes, patrons can join, obviously, but this is not. I want to be clear. This is not some secret plan to push. That's not the goal. But the patrons will have their channel still. Then they will still have the RPG. That's when I say obligation. That's what I'm talking about. It's the patron RPG and the patron channel. But if anybody has any other questions, now's the time. Okay. So the short term, right? Yeah. Okay. So the short term is we're not going to have a general channel short term. You're not going to be removed or anything like that, but we're going to kind of close down some of the general chat, which again, as I know this is going to upset the most people, but because we're trying to give the mods and ourselves a relax on there. But yes, for the regulars, I would say check back with us shortly, and we will have a plan, something. We don't know exactly what that is yet, but we're going to take a little break. Everyone's going to take a little break here, and then we will come up with something. So for the short term, for the regular, that's what it at. Bird Time and the Creative Corner will move temporarily to the patron area so that patrons can continue to use those. We're still, like I said, we're still working through the exact how does this look. So that's the short of it.
By keeping the if there's confusion about if there is confusion, by keeping for the short term the server available to non-patrons and whatnot, but not being able to talk, that still allows you. Discord requires you to either be friends through Discord or to be on the same server to be able to reach out to one another and talk. So we don't want to just suddenly be like, okay, get the hell out, bye, and then you don't have contact with the people you've become friends with over time. Like that is absolutely the opposite of what we want.
Exactly. Yes, and that is the key there. It's not, we're not trying to pull the rug. So again, like if someone wanted to literally just go and say, hit everybody up that they talk to normally and say, hey, let's do this, that, other thing. That's kind of the thing. And we're going to be, both Crystal and I are going to be, at least part of me is I'm going to be leaving a bunch of other servers so that I can focus on just this one and invest the limited time that I have on this. So I will be dropping from several of those, and anybody that shares them with me, again, it's not anyway meant to be an insult or anything. It's literally just me trying to focus my limited time on this. So there you go.
I am also going to be doing the same, even though that's like the hardest thing for me to do because I feel so rude leaving people's servers.
Indeed.
But that's kind of the problem, right? I've been spending more time in other servers because I've actually felt lost on my own server, as like weird as that is to say. It just got too big. And I know, I absolutely understand, like, compared to other servers, the server is not that big. But for the two of us, it's way too big.
Yep, no problem. And like I said, this isn't the end. It's just a intermission. That's what we're going to call this. This is an intermission for now, and we will all have a plan in place here shortly. But in the short term, we're I don't mean this in a negative way. We are firing / retiring all the mods, letting them have no responsibilities whatsoever, and we're going to yes, we're going to just sort of sort this out for a little while and then come back with a new plan. Wow, this is your livelihood? We sure don't pay much, but okay.
I think you need a life.
Yeah. Okay, so that concludes the live event. We are going to move on to our patron-only event. We normally do that in advance. We're going to do that after because we assume that they're going to have a lot of questions. And again, on a more positive note, I just want to let everybody know that we will be appearing at BronyCon 2018. We would love to see you there. If you, can't be there, we understand. We'll do a live event from there. But we would absolutely love to see you there. And we are already 100% booked, and we will be there, and we are going to hopefully have a panel. All right. Well, thank you, everybody. And I would say keep an eye on our blog. If you don't, and this is, again, this is not meant to be a, oh, do this, do that. if you follow our blog, we will announce things there. We will also announce things here. So if you don't leave the server, you will still be able to see things. You'll be able to see it. Crystal's going to put up a royal proclamation here shortly and something in general, just kind of explaining this once we're done. Oh, I hope you get a table too. If you do, I'll totally be there.
Me too.
All right. Well, patrons, if you want to jump into patron chat, we'll do our half an hour sum up, taking us to the 4 o'clock. And everybody else, keep an eye out. We will let you know what the strategy is here in the next short time.